Okay, I think Anne, as we begin this turn, Anne is going to head down into the vault for her first action. So just a basic move there. For her second action, she's going to try to open this vault door. Let's give it a shot. And she's got it. Noise token goes into the vault, but she opens the door. And I think now we do a building spawn. So that was her first action. Second action. Right, second action was opening the vault door. So she has one remaining. So we need to spawn in here. Let's see what's in this first building zone. Looks like a walker is in this room. And then the attached room is here, and I think we need to spawn there as well. And we've drawn a double spawn. Interesting. So I don't think there's anything here. So where do we go? This is where it's a bit unclear for me. We're supposed to go to another building zone, but is there any reason, is there any concept of going clockwise, counterclockwise? We need to go to, I think, an open building zone. The closest one is this one. So maybe it's here. Let me know if that's wrong. But I think we're doing a double spawn here. So there would be a runner and a fatty. That's a rough spawn. So a runner and a fatty coming through that room somehow. But I think that's how it works. And Anne has one more action remaining, but I don't think I want her to go up the steps here. And I don't think that you can take a search action in the vault from what I remember. Yeah, it just said building zone only. So it didn't say anything about vault. So Anne, well, tell you what, she has bloodlust, doesn't she? Anne might be able to rush up the steps and make an attack on this walker with her bloodlust. That's right. Let's have her do that. For an action, she's going to move up to this zone and she's going to make her attack on the walker there. And she gets a 2. She fails. Well, at least it was an attempt. Samson is next. And I thought about having him maybe come back up the steps here and attack the runner. But that's going to put him in danger with the fatty. He won't be able to hurt the fatty. But we really need Clovis to deal with these fatties coming this way. Whew, so maybe that's what he should do. I was debating whether to have him open the other vault door to the other building. That's going to spawn a lot of zombies when we do that. But I think I'm going to have him retreat back up. Maybe he hears the noise. So for his first action, he goes up the steps. Second action, he's going to take... He's got this orcish crossbow. Let me see if I can find any more information on this. All right, I think I know what's going on. It looks like by the design of this weapon, it has almost like a bayonet on the front. There's no indication that you can use this crossbow to open doors, but I believe it's understood that you can use it as a melee weapon. So you can attack almost with the same damage range. So he could attack the fatty, couldn't he? So let's see, what did we do? First action was to come up the steps of the vault. Second action, I think I'm going to have him attack the fatty with this orcish crossbow as a melee weapon. He's going to try to stab the fatty with it. So let's see how this works. Using it in this manner, I don't think there's any reload action necessary. We're rolling 2 dice, and we need 3s or higher. I think I'm going to attack the fatty here. And we hit, and it does 2 damage. So that's enough to kill the fatty. Good. And that takes our dwarf up to 6 experience points. He is knocking on the door to head into the yellow. Well, for his third action, why don't we try to stab the runner? We'll use the same weapon. And that's a kill. We've hit the runner. But uh-oh. That experience points pops us into the yellow. So Samson's got 7 now. All right, it is Silas's turn. He's in here. The runner is quickly approaching, so he's going to take his short bow with a range of, I don't know if this is smart to do, because we could hit Baldric by accident. That's not good. All right. We don't want to do that. Silas is going to fire from here at the necromancer. That's what he's going to do. Let's go down here. We're going to be shooting with 1 die. And we got a 6. Finally. All right, so a shot takes out the necromancer. That's going to eliminate his spawn, too. So the necromancer's killed. Silas gets a 2nd experience point, and that was his first action. I don't want to do a ranged attack in my area. And I can't do any more damage. I can't do anything against the fatties. So maybe the best thing for him to do is back up. He has no way of opening doors. So for 2 points of movement, he can back up a space. Maybe that's what he'll do. All right, Nellie comes up the steps. And she's wielding a great sword and a short sword. And there is a walker in here. So for her second, I don't know, that was a free move action. We'll just let her use it for that. So this will be her first regular action. Let's have her attempt an attack here on this walker. Maybe we should try out our new sword. Let's see how it works. 5 dice. But we need 5s or higher, though. And we got 2 5s. So with a big swipe of her greatsword, she takes out the walker. And, yep, she pops to the yellow. So she's at 7 experience points now. That's 2 characters in the yellow. So first action was a good strike. Maybe what we want her to do for her second action, maybe she should try to open this door. Let's let her try this with her short sword. So attacking with the great sword didn't make noise, but trying to open the door will. She gets a 5. creates a noise token, but she did open the door. So let's see, free action to move, first action, second action. She has one action remaining. And there are no zombies here. Let's have her search. And she finds plenty of bolts. That doesn't really help her. She's carrying some good stuff, though. She's got plenty of bolts and Inferno. Clovis is next. Clovis, the Hammerman. He has been freed up thanks to Samson's heroic efforts, coming up behind him with that orcish crossbow. And he needs to take out this runner. So he's going to move into the range there with the runner and attack with his hammer. So 2 dice. A 3 and a 3. Not good enough. So that was his second action. He's got 1 action remaining. He's going to attack the runner. And we got a 6 and a 1. Good enough. The runner's taken out. Clovis gets his 3rd experience point. Frees up Baldric, thankfully. Baldric needs something. He needs something else than this measly mana blast. He needs some armor. He needs a melee weapon. He needs a better spell. He needs something. Can't do much with these fatties, so he's going to retreat. 1, 2. For his last action, he's going to search in here. Not exactly what I was looking for. He finds apples. Well, he's going to put those in his backpack for the moment. Apples. Okay, so I think his turn is over. All right, zombie activation time. These walkers are going to advance like this. Down here, the fatties are going to approach Clovis. Walker will also advance, but this one is going to turn because it sees Nellie through the open door, and that one wanders into here. Spawn time. Let's see if we can get our spawns correct. Northern spawn zone. We are now in the yellow, and we get 4 walkers. Wow, things got a lot harder now. 4 walkers placed. Eastern zone. 1 fatty. Boy, we had the fatties over here from the east. Southern spawn. 2 walkers. I guess that's not too bad, but they're coming in from down here. And I think that's everything, right? Yeah, we got rid of the necromancer spawn by killing him. So I think that wraps up the end of this turn.